Let us begin. Welcome to another episode of the Dilfcast. Yeah.
Hi.
We are back with more information about the things that we like.
What do we like? What do you like?
I don't know. I like titties. I like
Tits are great. I'm always here for tits. Man.
video games.
Video games are fun.
Titties,
If I had to make a list of things that I need in my life, probably would be
that you need,
not necessarily need. Let's say like
that you desire.
things that I desire that I wouldn't want to live without. Like, let's exclude like, necessities, food, water.
That you wouldn't want to live without?
Yeah, need video games.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live without my PlayStation.
I wouldn't want to live without just video games in general. I don't care if I have to fucking do mobile games.
I need to play something.
I'll play fucking Monopoly by myself.
Nah, I can't do that.
I have to.
Nah.
Or do like fucking jigsaw puzzles or some shit.
I'm gonna get tired of that shit. I need more interaction. I need I don't know. It's not gonna turn my puss.
Can you stop saying things like that?
No.
But yeah, definitely video games, RPGs, and I would say anime and like mystery shows.
Yeah, I don't think I can live without anime.
That's my greatest form of entertainment. Like a good mystery, like a show with a good mystery going on in it, but not like an ongoing mystery. Just like, a mystery here, a mystery there, some Scooby-Doo shit.
Or a suspense with a good twist.
I don't even need a good twist. I just want to solve the mystery. Like Psych, like I can live with it. Like, give me
Psych's a good show.
Give me another Psych. Supernatural. Like,
I don't really feel like Supernaturally was like a mystery. Like,
no, it was a mystery every episode. You tried to figure out who was the problem.
I guess, but the format was the same.
Mm-hmm.
They get in trouble, something happens, they almost die, someone saves the day. It's the same every episode.
It worked.
I don't know how.
Nigga, it entertained you.
For 16 seasons, which is absolutely insane.
Did you watch every single episode?
Yeah, I don't remember every single episode.
But did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you religiously?
I was a fan from the beginning because I used to watch that. I used to watch Smallville and then watch that right after.
Yeah, you can't. Like, I feel like you can't say that, like, because like Smallville was so bad.
I know, but I watched it. I don't know why I liked
that
it. That
entire verse is terrible. Flash.
It was so bad. I rewatched the episode where they had the
Smallville,
Flash and they tried to do the fast running, and the CGI is absolutely terrible.
I feel like Supernatural CW's only win.
CW shows are terrible, but I still watch
Supernatural. Wasn't terrible to me.
Right. I don't know.
I had somebody watch it and they were like, yo, this shit is brutally corny. And I was like, what are you talking about?
This is
like, I just don't see it. I can't see it. I can't see what other people.
Maybe we're biased.
I'm probably biased.
Yeah, maybe we're biased. Sam! I can't think about it without hearing that.
Idiots.
Yeah, or Bobby. Oh, poor Bobby.
That's right, guy.
R.I.P. Bobby. It is a good show. But that is not what we're here to discuss today.
Hentai.
Oh.
Can't live without hentai.
Oh. I could live without hentai.
At least some form of pornography.
Big booty bitches.
Hentai has it.
That's what I need. Nah, but it's not the same.
Hentai's got it.
It's not the same. If it's gonna be hentai, it's got to be a character I know. It's kind of like seeing a celebrity in a sex tape.
Yo, what's that site that niggas used to use in middle school?
What?
And it was like banned. It just had all types of shit up there.
What, like cartoon porn?
That cartoon porn, but it was like mad shit all on one site. It had like cartoon porn. It had like scary shit, like disgusting shit.
I don't know. I feel like this sounds vaguely familiar, but
it's like the home of everything.
I don't remember. Is it E-Bombs World?
I can't remember.
Hmm.
You guys got to let us know.
I remember E-Bomb's World being something like that. I could be wrong though. You know who would know? Mello. He knows every single fucked up website like the back of his hand.
Yeah, but I mean, but to me, it wasn't fucked up. It was just like taboo.
I don't know.
But all times, like you could play games on there. That was like
The only thing I remember is Skonex. Remember Skonex?
yeah. I think I was just talking to somebody about that.
I remember
I think I was talking
Skonex.
about it
Yeah.
at work,
That shit was lit. Yeah.
and I was like, "Damn, I'm either too old or too young."
Right?
Like,
It's never in between.
right?
So today on our agenda, we're going to be talking about the Black Axe cult. We're going to do a new few episodes about organized crime, and this is the one we're going to start with.
That's a Nigerian joint, huh?
Yo, this shit was absolutely insane.
Yeah, I was watching a documentary on it a couple of days ago, from BBC,
Yeah.
and like, yo, they were just like bodies in the street in the morning.
These
Like you
niggas-
just wake up in the
yeah.
morning and be bodies in the street.
Mhm.
I was like, yo, what? And they're like, but like, it's like some like X-Men shit. Like they
What do
think
you
they're
mean?
doing something good.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, they're like-
sort of.
The Brotherhood of Evil. So I never understood. Magneto is convinced that he's on a righteous path
Well,
for his beliefs.
we are
But he
being
calls us group
speciesist towards the mutants. So he's like,
species. Is
why don't we just take out the problem, which is y'all?
right? But why call himself the Brotherhood of Evil? You understand? What I'm
Maybe
saying?
he recognizes what he's doing is evil, but it's for the greater good.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Because he does kind of give me anti-hero vibes. But I digress. So the Black Axe are locally referred to as a cult, but they don't consider themselves a cult. But people do because of their like they have like initiation rituals and shit. Like it's like fraternity shit.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's like,
But
Yeah.
because of that, they call them a cult.
but that's not culty.
Yeah, that's just ignorant.
Like cults are far more secretive than the Black Axe cult. They're a gang.
Well, they also said because of their insane loyalty.
Yeah. You down or you not?
So
That's
it kind of feels cultish.
Yeah. I mean, but if you join a group of people and they're like, yo, like, you know, this is it. Once you put our jacket on, there's no taking it off. If you take it off, you die. Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
be insanely loyal. This is a life or death. This is life or death now.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I won't live. There's no point that I want to prove so bad I'll die.
Right, exactly.
Like, relax.
So they are referred to as a cult locally because of their secret initiation rituals and intense loyalty of their members. But they are actually a mafia style gang tied to human trafficking, internet fraud, and murder. A lot of murder. They are also infamous for extreme violence. But where did they come from? Now, that is the question.
Yeah.
They emerged from the neo-black movement in Africa, which started appearing on Nigerian campuses in the 70s. It was actually inspired by America's Black Panther Party.
All right.
So it's like the African Black Panther Party.
But to the max.
Yeah, they obviously chose a more dangerous and militant path.
You know what? I actually wouldn't mind doing an episode on Black Panthers next week.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, we owe you guys a lot of Black History episodes that we didn't get to because what a month.
Right. It was a month indeed.
But yeah. To compare them is strange though, because like from what I know about the Black Panthers, they didn't move in a terroristic way.
Yeah, I don't know much.
It was more so we're like we will oppose you if you oppose us.
Yeah.
It wasn't like,
like murder.
Like, yeah, we're not out to murder, but like we're not gonna watch you murder anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna watch you beat on anybody or anything like that. Like we're here to prevent that.
Yeah.
And we would prefer to prevent it without violence. But
right.
We practice our right to bear arms as well. Take that how you will. You know what I mean?
Which means take that with 2 bullets in your chest.
I think they carry shotguns.
So with a lot of bullets in your chest.
Pellets.
A lot of pellets in your chest. The Neo-Black Movement's logo was represented by an axe smashing the shackles of a slave, and its colors were black, white, and yellow. They produced a stringent code of conduct in a quarterly magazine, which they called the Black Axe.
They're heavily funded.
Yeah.
Because, they're obviously pushing media, propaganda.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's no small feat.
Mm-hmm. Bro, they turned this shit into a global fucking organization.
Global?
Global.
I need to understand how that works.
So, I'm going to show how it started. In 1977, 9 students at the University of I don't know if I'm saying it right, Benin or Benin.
Probably
Benin. They founded the first chapter of the NBM and pledged to purge racism and oppression. Today, the NBM still exists. It's still an organization that exists. And they span continents with a self-reported membership of 30,000.
That's a lot.
Well, this is the NBM. This is not.
I feel like that's not a lot for a global organization, but this is a lot.
It is a lot. The leaders claim their group evolved from a campus fraternity into an international organization dedicated to equality and social justice.
Oh, so they weren't in that program for just credits. They were.
Oh yeah, they were.
This is a lifestyle.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
This is a lifestyle. Many abroad and in Nigeria believe this to be counterfeit, and the growing criminality among its members has corrupted the NBM, and now they are closely associated, if not synonymous, with the Black Axe.
Oh, wait. So they're 2 different organizations, right?
Right.
But the Black Axe emerged from the MGM.
From the NBM, yeah. But a lot of people are saying that the NBM is just like the face of the Black Axe. Like, oh, no, we don't do that, like type shit. But they're really like in cahoots with them.
Okay.
That's what people say.
They're one and the same.
Yeah, people say they're one and the same, but then if you ask the NBM, they'll be like, no, we don't associate ourselves with them. But then some of them will be like, yeah, we kind of do. It's like, it's a weird mix.
They're like brother and sister, like,
Yeah, well, because they came from them. It's like the younger generation of the NBM started.
It's like the Jews
doing all this criminal shit. Yeah.
Kids are getting a little rowdy.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's time for them to take a nap. All right.
So the BBC, like you said, because I looked into the BBC, and they began looking into them after one of their journalists started receiving death threats, because he was looking into a story about I think drugs in Nigeria or something like that.
Okay.
And he ended up running into like Black Axe members, but he wasn't like looking for the Black Axe. He just happened to.
So wait, are they the criminal organization in Nigeria?
They aren't the only one, but they're popular. But there are others. Because they even have they have rivals and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get there.
Yeah. So So they started interviewing and rounding up like former Black Axe members to see if they could find out like any information about them. And one source claimed that he had hacked thousands of Black Axe documents, and and to talk with the BBC, he had to use a pseudonym because apparently they're desperately trying to kill him. I don't mean to laugh, but honestly, but desperately trying to kill him.
Somebody's desperately trying to do anything to somebody is like, bro,
yeah.
What?
Desperately trying to kill him. So documents showed that the gang's this is not surprising, but the gang's primary source of revenue is internet fraud. They run a shit ton of scams. Like, it's so when they say the Nigerian email, like, they're not lying, bro.
Yo, it's a real thing. We know.
Yeah, like, you probably have an email from a Black Axe member in your box right
probably, now. Probably, I've got plenty of email addresses, so I'm pretty sure one of them is probably already hacked by them.
Probably. So, members would share formats on how to basically like templates on how to conduct different types of scams.
Is it available?
yeah. Go ask one of the Black Axe dudes if they can
jump on Reddit.
They can send you one
real quick.
Options would include romance scams, inheritance scams, real estate scams, and business email scams.
I'm pretty sure we've covered one of each of those,
right,
in many of our episodes already.
They said some of them they would like say you're about to get like a settlement from like a lawsuit or something. They'll like impersonate like of like some sort of important person, like a lawyer or something, and they'll intercept like those kind of transactions, and they do shit like that.
That's crazy.
Right.
Smart. That's hella smart.
Yeah. So like I said, these scams are not like small scale scams by like some African dude with a laptop. Like, these are like large, collaborative, organized scams. Yeah.
Selling airports.
And some of them involve dozens of people working together over several continents.
They're genius.
This is true dedication to the art of scammery.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yes. This is like a huge operation. One case involved a man from California who was targeted by Black Axe, and they scammed him out of $3 million, bro. $3 million he lost.
I can't imagine the loss because I can't even imagine
having $3 million.
Like $3 million
to lose.
Like, what are you doing, my guy?
They did some sort of bank scam on him, but then he eventually realized that the bank was fraudulent.
Okay.
But they were already like in the win after, like, they already got his money,
I mean, I feel like there's so many trusted banks. Well, when I say trusted, I really don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have that type of money.
Yeah. But I think it was like in Switzerland or some shit like that, to be honest.
Catching people trying to hide their money from the government.
Yeah. So they use fake names and they make use of forged or stolen passports. And they often refer to their victims. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Mugu, Mugu.
I'm not Nigerian.
Yeah, or Maye, Maye, which is a regional slang word for idiots.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Right. But that's how they refer to us. They're international.
I like the way you said us. Like, we're just waiting to be scammed someday.
Well, I meant us as in Americans, because they mostly target the US and the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think we're idiots.
Yeah, that's where a lot of individuals earn money.
A lot of it.
Yeah. I feel like that's got to be the biggest market for like consumerism.
I mean, they do target niggas in other countries too. Like actually in Italy.
Like I'm pretty sure there's niggas with money everywhere.
Yeah. So their international cybercrime network is likely generating billions of dollars in revenue.
What are they doing with it?
I don't know. Buying.
From what I saw in the documentary I watched, it didn't look like any of them were living in luxury.
Because not all of them are like low life gang criminals. Like a lot of them are like have regular jobs, are normal people.
Yeah.
And some of them are people in like they're like lawyers and pastors and all kinds of shit.
And they're just down.
Yeah, they got niggas everywhere, literally everywhere.
I think it's time to start my movement.
This is a movement.
My movement.
Oh yeah, what's your movement?
I don't want to say it out loud.
Does it involve the mass murder of a certain type of?
No, I've changed my plans.
Okay. I
want to use them.
Use them? For what?
I don't want to use them. I want to help them.
Why do I have a strong feeling that this is not going to help them?
They will be my sole members.
Of what?
My cult.
Well, are they really that hard to influence?
That's my point.
Yeah. The king of the morons, yeah.
Yo, look, I feel like they've tried everything. They have all of these, outlets, and I'm just gonna create something better. Or at least something that feels better for them, because they don't know what's good for them.
I think some of them do.
Some of them might, but some of them just want unlimited snacks. And I think that if I round up enough of them and have them do things that somehow benefit me and profit, that I can provide them with the things that they want, which I assume isn't much.
What, like unlimited fruit snacks?
Like, what if I said, I don't know, I'm going to create an agency that simply assists them and takes care of them and provide them with assisted living. I have government grants now.
But what are they actually doing?
I'll figure that out.
But like, you're recruiting this army of 28s. For what?
I never said who I'm recruiting, Henry.
I think it's implied.
Let the allure settle.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to help them. They're going to help me. I don't think they can help me.
What could they possibly help you with?
No, it's the idea that I have them.
What are you hoarding them?
I'm hoarding them in order to then receive funds to help them. And I don't need all of the funds to help them. I just need partial amounts of the funds to help them. You see where I'm going?
So you're scamming the government out of money.
It doesn't have to be the government. It can be.
Well, you said government grants, didn't you?
Right. But I'm saying it doesn't have to be. It can be, weepy-hearted rich people.
So you're scamming people in general out of money.
Not scamming, because I'm doing whatever I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do. I just don't need all of the money that they're probably going to give me for my noble deeds.
So you're going to take some of the money that's intended for them for yourself
and launder it.
Okay.
Somehow.
So you're going to be like living in the hills and these
hills? No. I'm going to be right in the gutter with my people.
No, you're not. Now they're your people. Shut up.
Yo, it's either going to be them or it's going to be, the next best thing. Flat earthers.
Well, that might be better.
They're easy to manipulate too.
Yeah. Very
Yo,
easy.
Henry, we can make a cult. There's nothing stopping us from making a cult.
Is it illegal to form
We'll
a cult?
find out. And then we'll just say, I didn't know I couldn't do that. And then it'll be like, all right,
But we're not white. That won't work.
disband, boys. Exactly. Which is also why they probably wouldn't suspect us. I'm just saying, man. Let's, open our
That's
horizons.
actually a good point. That's actually a really good
Let's
point.
open our horizons.
We're the last people they think of.
You know what I'm saying? All we got to do is jump on Reddit, jump on Twitter, jump on Facebook,
Say some ignorant,
find these
hateful
groups.
shit.
No, we don't even have to. We don't have to bring them to us. We'll go to them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Find these fucking groups,
Right.
infiltrate
Infiltrate. Okay.
with multiple email accounts,
Right.
and say we know some guy. We know these two guys,
Right.
and they said with our help,
He
we
told me that
we can change the world.
B.O.B. was his favorite rapper.
You know what I'm saying? What if we were able to convince them that, hey, we can get the knowledge of flat earth to be
Right.
put in certain schools for people to learn. They're gonna
Oh,
be
they
like,
would
hell
love
yeah.
that shit. They would love that
They'll be
shit.
like, hell
yeah.
yeah.
But we've got to like when we, talk to them and shit, we got to put some pictures of flat earth on the wall, make really, really infiltrate, make them believe that we believe this.
I'm gonna become a flat earther.
Okay. Oh, you're really dedicated to the craft. Like you're really,
I thought that's the entire purpose of a cult.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's electric Kool-Aid all the way until you start drinking the juice. Then I put my cup down.
Oh shit. Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn. Gotcha.
Para
Gotcha.
cult though.
Right. Until it's not.
Yeah, you got to play to win.
And you can't win if you're dead.
Right. There's different types of cults you can make. You can make sex cults. You can
Let's make a sex
criminal
cult.
cults. I'm not that sexually.
Let's make a
ambiguous.
sex cult.
Henry, you understand the sex cults, you have to be sexually.
Just hella orgies, yo.
Like somebody's gonna put something in your butt.
Well, not if I don't consent.
I don't think there's such things.
Yeah, in the orgy, that's the number one rule: consent.
Non cults.
Oh, I didn't think
Like, I'm
about it
pretty
that
sure
way.
you join, you gotta be down with whatever. It's clever.
Oh shit,
You know what I'm saying?
pegging.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really starting to take you for the guy that does that.
Mm,
Tell your girlfriend to fuck you harder. It's nuts.
only on Saturdays.
You faggot. Sorry.
Wow, that was such a.
I know. I'm insensitive.
You are.
Let's digress for a moment. Word out on the street is that I am not as nice of a person as I thought I was.
What do you mean?
Listeners, I'm a very nice person when I don't have the mic. And when
I
I'm
don't
not,
know if that's true.
and when I'm not talking to Henry.
Oh,
Henry's
okay.
he's like my punching bag.
What?
I get all my assholeness out on him, so that when I go out into the world, I can be a normal person. And I can say things like, "Good morning, how are you doing?"
You can't normally
And then when
say
people tell me about shit that I don't understand about a weekend, they're like, "Yo, yeah, I went hiking and it was so awesome. And let me show you pictures." And I'm just like, "Oh wow, really? Whoa, look at the legs on you." You know what I mean? Like I can't keep conversations like that up without being like, "Have you ever tried taking a nap?"
Yeah, but but the fact that you're putting up with the conversation in itself is a nice thing,
Right?
because you could just
I
walk
think
away.
I'm a nice person. Word out on the streets is that I am insensitive and I'm an asshole.
Maybe an asshole, but I don't know about insensitive.
Fair enough. I'm being bullied, guys.
No, you're an asshole.
I'm being made to believe things that are not true.
That's called gaslighting.
Fucking faggots.
In 2017, and this is to show you that they're global. This happened in Canada. In 2017,
I'm not doubting that they're global.
Canadian authorities said they busted a money laundering scheme linked to the Black Axe that was worth at least $5 billion. Yes.
What are we doing?
Not scamming people. Apparently, we need to scam people. It works.
I'm gonna just start asking people like, "Hey, let me see your credit card."
Nah, we got to be more clever than that.
Yeah, you can buy skimmers and shit off of Amazon. I think I went through this with you before.
You did. You said there's a whole scammer kit.
Look, man, I'm just offering opportunities for us.
It seems like a great one, actually, after reading this story.
When we come up, you know what happened.
When the video quality starts looking immaculate.
Don't start calling the cops on us. Mind your business.
Being that their operation works globally, they divided the map into different geographical areas that they called zones. And they would designate a head for that zone. And that head would collect dues, which is basically like membership fees from all the members.
So like fraternities and chapters.
Right.
Chapter
Exactly.
And right.
And they collect all that money and then they send that money back to the home front in Nigeria.
Are fraternity scams?
I don't think so. There's scammers without the scamming because
it's a pyramid scheme. If you put all you guys in your hierarchy, what does it look like?
What do you mean?
If you put all you guys in your hierarchy of who's who in responsibility,
yeah, what
does it look like?
You got the regular members.
Mm-hmm.
That's like at the bottom,
mm-hmm.
And then you got the, I guess, elected officials. So like your chapter president, your chapter treasurer, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the like we have regional people,
right?
And then we have our NEC, which is like our national. They're in charge of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, in that sense, it does flow that way because chapter members pay dues.
Flow what way?
The same way we pay dues.
Flow away to what? What's the shape that it makes?
It's a parallel line.
It's a reverse funnel.
It's not it's not a pyramid. It's a triangle. It's not
a reverse funnel.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, he gets scared every day. That's why Henry stopped paying his dues.
I did, yo. So a study in 2021 showed that Nigeria has the highest levels of organized crime on the continent, and these criminal networks are spreading abroad quickly.
Damn, that's crazy because, like, to say that they have the highest in scamming, they have the highest crime rate in scamming.
On the continent of Africa. Continent. Yeah.
But you have to understand this.
What's the second highest?
What you have to understand with that statement is exactly that.
Yeah.
They're not, that doesn't mean they're the only ones scamming on the continent.
Yeah.
That means they're the ones doing it the most.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the second most.
The second most.
I don't know who the first is. That's what I would like to know. I thought you said first. No. They're the second.
Ooh. It has to be.
I don't know what the first is. So
it has to be somewhere north, like northwest.
Like
Nigeria is north.
Cameroon, right? Yeah, Nigeria is on the west side.
Is it like northern? Not too north.
I don't know.
Because they dark skin. Once you start getting like to North Africa, that's where you start getting like the Muslim looking people.
Yeah,
not Muslim looking, but like the Indian looking people.
Yeah,
or the Moor looking people.
That's where Egypt is and everything.
Where they got them silky mustaches.
The Allah. Yeah.
Not everyone Muslim is Middle
terrorist?
Eastern.
Oh.
You know, there are Asian Muslim people.
Yeah, I know.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
In Italy, authorities are bringing back old mafia laws that haven't been used in decades to tackle the black axe. Apparently, in Italy, they're spreading
That's
fast.
Hilarious.
It's like Rico when they created the Rico. Yeah,
how they're manipulating it now to attack street gangs.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, this one is going to be a hard one.
Well, it's not necessarily street gangs. The street gangs that are acquiring way too much money through other means.
These niggas ain't a street gang, yo. These niggas, this is
elevated.
This is a whole organized, like, 30 members were arrested with ties to human trafficking, prostitution, and internet fraud. Even the United States.
As a gang, once you start dabbling in like
human trafficking,
multiple crimes, you know what I mean? Like human trafficking,
you
guys are flowing in all the directions. You're mafias now. Like, you're
basically
like, this is some major activities, and you know, to call them a cult, I think is a understatement.
A stretch.
It's an understatement because they're much larger than a cult.
Yeah, and they're international. They got niggas in every country, yo.
Like with a cult is just a cult is just an idea. Like
it's usually a person that they're
it's not like in like, this is not an organized, like, it technically is a way of life with certain cults, but it's not like, I don't know how I'm trying to put it. Like, once you start dabbling in like multiple revenues in crime, you're not a cult. You're not promoting, like, I feel like if you're in a cult, like, you're promoting like a certain type of lifestyle.
Whatever your ideals are.
And like, y'all are multifaceted.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody's doing the same thing. I feel like in a cult, everybody's doing the same thing.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But even in cults, you know, sometimes they dabble in like drugs, murder, like, you know.
Well, we have to get rid of people we don't like, and we have to make money, and we have to feel good. We like drugs.
Yeah.
We buy drugs. We do drugs. We buy drugs because we do drugs.
Drugs are good.
Drugs are good.
In the U.S., the FBI launched operations against black acts in 2019 and 2021. That was recent.
How? All right. So we know where they came from. Do we have like an established date?
Well, it just said in the 70s. It just said in the 70s.
Okay.
So
1970.
From the 70s to now, they're still operating and up and doing it.
And now the U.S. is like 50 years later. Like, you know what?
These niggas are getting a little.
Y'all doing way too much.
Yeah. So they charge more than 35 members with multi-million-dollar internet fraud, son. Multi-million.
No, that's crazy.
These niggas are raking in money.
Yeah, but they got to be divvying it up wild, though.
Yeah, but like 30, like multi-million-dollar, and the other one was worth at least $5 billion. I think they're all eating.
I don't think they're all eating. You think they're trickling it down?
They got some of it. I mean, they're so abroad. Like, could they really be keeping track of like every single penny?
Right, which is what I mean. Like, the people at the top got to be hoarding.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, I would.
So in Nigeria, male university undergraduates between the ages of 16 and 23 are their primary recruits. The gang's secretive initiation process known as BAMMing. That's what they call it.
What's that mean?
That's what they call like how they induct people.
BAMMing?
Yeah.
That's what they call a hazing process?
Their ritual, quote unquote.
All right.
That's what they call it.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Or maybe bombing. I don't know. It's BAMMING.
Yeah.
Yeah, bomb yet? So, and then when they...
What accent are you using? What are we doing? What's going on, bro?
When they're already been bammed and now they're in the organization,
yeah,
they call them Axemen.
Being called an Axeman is pretty cool.
Right? It's so cool.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an Axeman.
Qualified Axeman.
Qualified.
Put that on my resume. Qualified Axeman. What's that mean? Don't ask, don't tell.
That's how I know you're not an Axeman. Yeah. One Axeman said that members led him away from the campus. They let him believe that they were taking him to an exclusive party, but they really took him out to the woods.
Yeah,
but I'm like, at some point you gotta notice, like, all right, everybody seems to be in on where we're going except for me.
Everyone wearing masks.
Yeah.
What kind of party is this? No, I didn't get mine yet. Don't worry about
no,
it.
You don't need one.
Not but we only one without one.
Don't worry, you won't need it. So they took him to a forest and they made him strip naked and lay face down in the mud. And they took turns whipping his raw skin with bamboo, beating him close to unconsciousness.
Never touched bamboo in my life.
It's hard. It's fucking hard. It hurts.
Why would you beat me for my loyalty?
If I don't know, I guess if you sustain the beating, it proves that you really want this. I'm just saying.
Yo.
But beating you close to unconsciousness is pretty crazy.
It's nuts. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't do that. Not to my members.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe we should be nice, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna change the trend for cults.
Yeah.
Hey, join
we
our
have
cult.
a nice process.
Oh, why should I join?
We'll take care of you. We'll take care of you.
Take them out shopping.
Yeah, right? Show them a good time.
Fill them up.
Give him some good to eat. Might even get his dick sucked.
You know, let him.
Not by us.
Let him.
You know?
Let him lay down with some. Wake up the next morning. Like, you know what? These guys are cool.
Yeah, that's an organization I would like to join. See? Yeah, no, let's beat the shit out of him. And then if he stays, he's good. And while they were beating the shit out of him, they told him they were going to rape his girlfriend.
I don't like you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
And then he said when he's finished, he's going to rape her again.
But you raped already.
Yeah, nah, you got to double rape. You got to make sure.
So you know I'm butt naked with my ass in the air right now, right? You're just gonna tell me you're gonna rape my girlfriend?
Yeah. I thought when I first read the story,
I thought we were gonna bond. I thought you told me we were going to a party, and that's what you do. You whip me until I can barely keep my eyes open, and you tell me you're gonna rape my girlfriend. Yeah. And when you're done raping her, you're gonna rape her again?
Yeah.
How do you do it twice? Are you gonna take a nap? You gonna eat a sandwich?
Nah, he doesn't need that much time.
You're a monster.
After this, they conducted a series of rituals, which included crawling through the members' legs.
Pause.
This is a tradition known as the Devil's Passage.
See, I got this cult stuff all fucked up. You use things like that, the devil. It's like, this is feeling pretty evil.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make this nice.
Yeah, why does everything have to be satanic?
It makes it gross.
Yeah, why can't we use nice things?
You know, I mean, I think it instills more fear.
You know who should be our spokesperson? Morgan Freeman.
What the fuck are you talking about?
For our cult. Instead of having the devil and using words
he
like
might
that.
respect us. We wear hoop earrings.
Right. See? Everyone loves Morgan Freeman.
I love him.
I would want to join a cult that Morgan Freeman is in.
You think he would support us?
Probably not.
Sponsor us?
Maybe if we didn't use the word cult, let's find something else for that.
Band.
Sure. yeah, sure.
Band's too small.
That's also true. Yeah, band. I'm thinking like 4 people.
Yeah, band can be no more than 10.
Yeah, we got to work on that.
Okay,
but we can't use the word cult. He'll never do it. So after he did the Devil's Passage, they would then have him drink blood from a cut on his thumb and chew a cola nut. I don't know what a cola nut looks like or what it tastes like, but it says it's a caffeinated nut native to West Africa.
I thought you were misreading koala nut, and I'm like, that's gay.
Hey, yo, imagine they had to drink koala nut. Oh, why a koala?
That's gonna be our gag haze.
Who had to jerk the koala off to get the nut?
We do it, so it's fair.
Also, they're in like Australia and shit. So like, where did we get a koala?
We're resourceful.
Oh, that's very resourceful.
It'll make you think.
Yeah.
Who are these guys? How'd they get it?
Actually, it would. And, if I was,
we got to keep a little bit of secrecy to it.
If I was them, I would think, how did they get koala nut? That would be the first thought in my head.
I'm not going to make it hard for you to figure out. I'm going to tell you straight up.
You jerked the koala off in the zoo? You got one. Okay.
Koalas are dumb. It's not hard to get.
So after he did all that shit, to the echoes of songs and chants, he was then embraced by the men who just tortured him.
Don't embrace me. I'm just gonna rape my girlfriend. I've been beating the shit out of you. Don't embrace me. You did it.
No. But if they don't embrace you, then you won't feel that you were truly accepted in. They can't be mean to you 24/7. They just have to be mean to you when you're trying to get initiated.
But for what purpose, Henry?
I don't know what the purpose is.
All right, no, you do know because
it's frat like.
Yes,
but it's not to this extent. They won't obviously do this kind of shit to you.
But like, it's borderline. It's about as far as you can go without it being.
I guess, yeah, sort of,
because you don't want it to be that. So
sort of.
For it not to be that, you go right up to the fucking cliff, but you don't jump.
Yeah.
So why? My question is why? I don't feel like I can deal with that or relate to it in any way.
Yeah.
Like if you start doing weird shit like that, I'm going to be like, how about I spit in your face and we just fight right now?
Well, with them, you probably could do that.
I won't want to.
Oh, yeah. They actually murder people. So,
no, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to talk to people like that at all.
Well,
like, I don't know. I feel like in our culture, like murder and shit is like has an appeal to it.
Yeah, why?
And I think that's so fucking weird. And it's like,
right?
Yo, do y'all realize like in 20 years, none of y'all people are going to be the same person.
Yeah,
like,
but it's
like that's the point of life. Like you live, you change, and you adapt, and you become different people, and hopefully better people.
Hopefully.
Yeah. What's the allure in murdering people and wanting to be murdered at an early age?
I think it's a bravado thing. It's like, yo, somebody fucked with me and I fucking killed that nigga. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, but like all you did was you opened the opportunity for that to become your lifestyle now. Now, everybody who's close to the person that you've murdered wants you dead.
Yeah.
So even if there's a happenstance, like they don't even have to like come at you forthright to murder you. Like you can be in danger in front of them and they will be like, oh, absolutely not.
Right. But I think that those kind of people that do that shit, they're perfectly fine with living that lifestyle.
That's stupid. Y'all niggas is dumb.
I think they're perfectly fine with that.
That's so dumb. I just don't get it.
Right.
But it's also, it's like glorified. I was listening to Meatball. Because
Of
I don't know
course.
if you
If we
heard
talk about murder and talk about Meek Mill.
No, I was listening. No, I was just listening to me. But I think I was Uptown Vibes played somewhere, and I was like, "Oh, let me make a quick radio for this because I like that song."
Yeah.
And I like the mix between Latin and hip hop. But like once it like combines, I think Anuel is like fucking lit.
Yeah.
I fucking love Anuel. I fucking lit. Brr.
Stop.
So or whatever, and then he was saying some shit, and then he had said some bar like, all the real ones. This is a common bar, but it's like all the real ones are dead, are in the graveyard, or in the feds, and it's like they're not that real.
Well, that's what earns
the
you.
ones that are in the graveyard are no longer existing. That means they're definitely not real,
Right.
And
Technically.
the ones that are in the feds are living a life that is given to them.
Yeah.
You're not even living your own life. You're living the life that's mapped out specifically for you.
Mm-hmm.
Your decisions are boxed in. Like, yeah, you can probably make your own decisions, but they can't go further than this. That's how far your decisions go. I can literally wake up tomorrow and decide to change my entire fucking life. I can be like, I'm going to move to Japan and I'm going to be a street urchin until I come up with an idea and do this. I can literally do that.
Yeah, they can't.
Tomorrow. That person can't do that.
Yeah.
That's what being real is. You guys are fucking stupid.
Because they either killed someone or they didn't snitch on someone. So that makes them real.
Both are stupid.
So now they're in prison.
Both are stupid. Not snitching when it comes to loyalty makes sense. Not snitching when it comes to culture is fucking dumb.
Yeah. I mean, it's your life, man.
It's so fucking stupid. People gonna look at me different.
So some of the recruits are actually forced to join, while some of them volunteer to join.
Talk to me about the ones forced to join.
One member said he was forced by a police officer to join.
So this is like the Masons. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So a police officer pulled up on this guy. He's like, "Yo, we need you in the organization."
And he's probably like, "No."
I didn't say, "May you please come with me." I said, "We need you in the organization." It wasn't a question. It was a statement. Borderline demand.
Yeah.
Get in the car.
Yeah. And what are you going to do? Because they could just easily fucking murder you right there.
I live in America.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen, but
I can spit in people's faces when they tell me things I don't want to hear.
yeah, that's a good option to have.
It's not. You can spit in somebody's face.
Yeah.
Who knows what happens after?
Well, I mean, I can do that, but out there, I definitely cannot.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to. But in America, I could, at the very least, ignore a police officer until I'm completely surrounded. And no, 100%. That is my right. I don't know. If it's written somewhere.
Yeah,
but it's 100% my right. I think that I can demand enough space between me and at the very least one or two officers.
Yeah.
To create enough time for there to be more police officers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, two police officers, I don't know what y'all got planned, but, a bunch of y'all, all right, do it in front of everybody now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll wait.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? So one person also said that he joined voluntarily after his father was killed by a rival gang.
I figured people would just be fucking nipping at their heels for the money.
That's his origin story, son.
What do you mean?
His dad got killed by a gang, so he joined their ops. Like
That's how most gangs work here.
that's wild. That's an origin story to me, man.
That's how most gangs work.
That's crazy.
Like, yo, these things are ops. These, like, not necessarily like, oh, you killed my dad. Now I'm gonna go join this gang because they hate you. It's more like, yo, you're an op now.
Yeah.
These people see me beefing with you.
We have a common enemy.
We have a common ground.
Yeah.
Oh, who you fuck with? Nah, fuck with us. We hate them niggas too.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
Then it's like, all right, this is a no brainer. You know what? I might need help fucking these niggas up.
Yeah, you probably will.
But also, like, we don't promote gang violence. That's stupid.
It is.
Play video games. Go to a bar, have a drink, get into a bar fight. You know how far bar fights escalate?
Not past
far,
the bar.
not past the bar. You get into a bar fight, whoever gets their ass whipped or whoever is the drunkest gets kicked out, and whoever wins the fight
continues to drink.
Gets a free drink or something sometimes, more than likely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get in more bar fights.
Go to the bar. If you are this type of person that wants to get their aggression out by hitting other people or being violent towards other human beings, go to a bar. Wait. You can sit and drink a soda at the bar. Whatever the craziest bar is where you are. Wait for the most belligerent man in there to wait for everybody to start looking at him like, yo, what the fuck?
You'll notice it.
You'll notice him.
Yeah, you'll notice him. And
everybody's going to be darting their eyes at him like, yo, get this guy the fuck out of here. Be the one that gets him the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Beat him up, whatever. Nobody's going to be like, oh, we're calling the cops. They're going to be like, thank you. And they're going to buy you a drink. And you got your aggression out, got a free drink. It made a bunch of people happy.
Hallelujah.
With no repercussions because that nigga's not going to remember you because he was drunk.
Sounds like a win-win-win to me.
Stop doing dumb shit out here.
Be smart.
Niggas out here making ops. And then I was talking to somebody else about this. Just simply talk about this gang culture stuff.
Yeah.
Because I really think it's so fucking stupid.
It is.
Because, you know, like I was talking to them and it's like these kids out here, like y'all don't even have ops.
They don't.
Y'all making them.
Yeah.
Like y'all don't have to have no ops. Y'all never had them. Y'all are creating ops for yourself.
Yep.
That are now getting you killed.
Yeah, that shooting at Mount Eden. That was a 16-year-old kid.
Like, bro, you lived 16 years. You could have had beef with that person no more than 4 years. You would have got over it, bro.
Yeah.
You would have got over it. I'll guarantee you.
It's not worth anybody's life.
I have niggas I hated. I had niggas that I was like, yo, if I had the opportunity, I wouldn't want to see them alive anymore.
But did you do it?
No, because that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That does nobody any favors. Because that's just a feeling I have.
Yeah.
I'll start living my life and that person will be no longer... Like, we live in New York City.
Where most people aren't even a thought.
Maybe in the small towns, maybe like beef like that could be like real. But like, if you live in one of these major cities, big ass cities,
oh yeah,
I don't have to see this person
ever again.
Ever.
Right.
I can hide from people I know and be an hour away from them at any given moment.
Mm-hmm.
And they can not see me for years.
And never even know it.
Never know it.
Right.
They got people that dumb.
When asked what the benefits are of joining, one member stated secrecy, discipline, and brotherhood. And another one said a huge plus is obviously the money.
I want to know how this money gets divvied up.
Well, they obviously making money. Nigeria actually has
questioning the fact that they make money. We went over at least
we were questioning how much the foot soldiers are making.
Billion. Once you say billion and anything,
yeah, it's
far too much money.
Yeah,
you like $1 billion is far too much money.
Yes, let alone 5 of them.
Like, just so we're fucking like clear, there's enough money in America right now to ensure that
Right.
everyone lives the same, equal, stable life.
I believe that.
That's 100% a fact,
Yeah.
Henry.
Okay.
Like, regardless of, state differentials and all that, whatever.
Yeah.
There's enough money owned, not even being used in America to
Right.
provide a stable lifestyle
For all of us.
for everyone that's a citizen.
Isn't that an insane thing to think about?
Right. And people have it and they just got it. That's for the next, their next generations of generations.
Yeah.
It's like, that's nuts.
You look out for your own.
I need to be somebody's own.
Yeah, exactly. Nigeria has the second highest rate of unemployment in the world. In the world.
What do they need to be employed for?
I don't know.
They can scam their way in.
Yeah, well, clearly. I'm talking about for the normal people, the regular people.
But what that does do is that creates an opportunity for them to prey on,
on people.
Yeah.
And that's exactly it. Black Axe provides protection, money, and most importantly, connections. Yeah.
Ain't that how they sold you in your fraternity?
Yeah.
Just saying.
But that's why some of these connections work, because not all the members are criminals. In fact, a lot of them are like in academia, in the military, pastors.
Weren't they, if not funded by, shouldered by politicians?
Yeah, that's why I'm literally about to get into that right now.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so like I said previously, they were originated by the NBM, and the NBM strongly disassociates themselves with them. But one of their presidents, his name was Augustus, and he was the president of the NBM from 2012 to 2016. And he said, we don't have anything to do with Black Axe. We don't fuck with them. We don't like them. We don't do anything with them. We have nothing to do with them. But when that hacker guy had found all those documents from the Black Axe and shit, some of the documents he found were like emails that came from the guy who was the president of the NBM.
I was telling him to weed me out of all this bullshit because I don't fuck with them.
And he was talking about some scams that they had did, and they were like, I thought you didn't like associate yourself with them. Like,
I was trying to get information.
I was infiltrating.
Y'all said I was so closely related. I was trying to, make use of that.
And they were targeting UK and US citizens. They said that the victims were defrauded of more than $3.3 million.
That's not a lot in total, though.
What do you mean? That's $3 million?
I mean, in
would it say how many people?
In comparison to their other scams, and I assume it would be a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 3.3 million is a nice haul.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely a nice haul. Just not what I was expecting from these people who had a $5 billion laundering scheme.
That's true.
We're talking about the scams they did on the entirety amount of people or the entirety amount of victims they have in the UK and the US.
Well, these are just,
which I would assume
this is just the scams that this guy was involved in.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. That's reasonable then.
So the document suggests that he sent scam formats on at least 50 different occasions to like other members and shit. The fact that he even has the scam formats.
You remember.
Right.
No. You got me mixed up.
You got me fucked up, bro. I don't get involved in that shit.
Oh, damn. To like publicly be like, nah.
Right.
Me and my organization have nothing to do with these people. That's some.
They get exposed.
That's some Hillary Clinton shit.
He's a lizard person. They always said Hillary Clinton's a lizard. I'm just saying.
I keep them in the same circle.
That's your people.
Flat earthers.
That's your people.
Come with me.
The Hillary Clinton lizard people.
Yeah.
When messaging members in emails, he would refer to them. He even referred to them as Axemen in his emails. Bro, you couldn't be more obvious than that.
I mean, he didn't think it would get out there.
True.
He thought it was in the secrecy of his email.
And they would also refer to him as National Elder Black Axe. They would call him.
Oh, he's a big dog.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a big dog.
Yeah.
All right.
He's big homie. He's big homie.
Crazy. That has nothing to do with these people. This nigga's leading the most of the organization.
And even his family was involved. In 2019, his sister-in-law was charged with money laundering worth at least £1 million in the UK. And in the reports, in the release, they refer to her brother-in-law as, quote unquote, the leader of the Black Axe at the time. But he's not involved.
Hell Hydra. This nigga's locked in, yo.
Yeah, seek higher. Seek higher.
I low-key like this guy.
I mean, well, and he was...
Because he's playing like the hero villain.
Right. Yeah.
He's Homelander. Like, he's...
Pretty much, yeah.
He's like, yo, like, no, like, I'm really, like,
He's trying to Kaiser Sose his way out of this.
Kaiser Sose the entirety of the situation.
So that same year that his sister-in-law got locked up, he ran for office in the Nigerian House of Representatives.
Yes. All right, Ghost.
He's really they're in the politics. Curtis, I don't know how to say his last name. He was an activist in Nigeria, and he stated that politics in Nigeria is saturated with Black Axe members.
Crazy.
Saturated, son. He said that Nigerian politicians would hire Black Axe members to intimidate rivals, guard ballot boxes, and coerce people to vote for them.
Yo.
It's corruption all around.
Guerrilla campaigning is crazy.
Right?
What?
And we talking 2019. This is like now. This shit is happening.
Who you voting for? I really haven't decided yet. You in the booth.
Right. It's crazy, man.
Don't worry. I got this for you. Just stand right here.
They went right. I know who you voting for. How you know? I know who you voting for. Oh,
that's crazy.
It says they would then reward them with positions in government.
I might take a beating and you tell me, hey,
you set for life.
I might rape your wife.
I might, yeah.
All right, twice. All right, cool.
And then I'm a raper again.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What's my seat?
You set for life, bro. If they could get you jobs in government, fuck being locked up. They got niggas who are cops.
Like, I'm good wherever I go.
Wherever you go.
X-Man.
Yeah. X-Man.
What did it do like?
I don't. Yeah, that's the secret code.
Shoot.
There was this one guy who used to be a member. Bless you.
My mind is weak. I convinced myself to sneeze by faking the sneeze. My mind is weak. It's not crazy. Strong.
So his name was Tony Kabaka. And he was a former member of the NBM. And he spent years working for the government in Benin until 2019. And since leaving politics, he has faced repeated assassination attempts.
Repeated.
They said he owns a mansion in Nigeria and it's littered with bullet holes.
So like that scene from
What?
you ever watch Shotas?
I don't even remember that movie, bro.
I don't even want to go there. I'm not gonna try to make you remember it.
Nah, but this man has got 9 lives, bro.
Nah, he's probably
Or they're just not good at drive-bys. I don't know.
He's got a good team set up. Look, hey,
You think he does?
People want me dead desperately.
We need protection.
I need you to. That's not the accent. There.
I'm sorry.
I need you to protect me desperately. He's got desperate protection.
He's got to hire John Wick or something, man.
I mean, he's got a team, and I would hope at the very least, if you have a team, nobody can survive attempts on their life forever. But if I hired a team to protect me from attempts on my life,
I mean,
I would hope that we can get through a couple.
Look at what's his name, Fidel. They tried to kill that nigga a whole shit ton of times.
You can't touch that, man.
They tried to kill him so many times. Son.
His gang is unprecedented.
Yeah, clearly.
No one expects this.
Yeah, whatever team he had, that's the team this nigga has.
His team is people. His people.
The fact that his whole mansion is full of bullet holes.
I'm talking about Fidel.
I know.
I'm simply like, yo, you live in my country, then you work for me, protect me. Yo, one of my mans, he's Cuban. He told me, like, he was telling me about how he was in the army, and I was like, how's that work in Cuba? And he goes, they come to your town, they fuck shit up, and they kidnap you, and they tell you you're part of the army.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, no way. He's like, fucking yeah, bro. I couldn't wait to get here.
Oh, shit. Damn, bro.
He told me the story about how he got here, and I thought that was the most hilarious shit. I think I told him.
Did he swim to Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was in a band, and he had performed, and they had went to go do a show in Mexico, and he was like, y'all go back without me.
Hey, fuck
and
it.
He stayed in a hotel by the border and watched the guards, and he stayed there long enough to know their pattern of when they start drinking, and
some Metal Gear Solid shit,
some Metal Gear Solid shit. And when it was lit, he just ran across. Well, he walked across because he said he didn't want to get anybody to get a notion of him going across. But once you pass, they stop you before you get there, and they handle their business with you before you even get across the line.
Right.
Once you get across the line, you are immediately considered a refugee.
So there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, they have to take you in.
So they stop you before. So they're like, whoa there, nigger. Yeah.
I mean, well, if you have certain paperwork, if you're from Cuba, you're a refugee.
Yeah.
Once you make it across. So that's why they stopped them in the waters. Because once they get to Florida, sit.
Right.
You're a refugee. We have to, go through the loops and holes of being a refugee now.
Mm.
Unlike, with
damn, that's crazy.
Other people, they get deported.
Yeah.
We don't have relationships where we could do shit like that. So
right.
You are now a refugee.
Well, if I ever get arrested out here, I'm going to Argentina. Because they have no extradition.
I mean, I wouldn't go there because they have no extradition. I would just go there because, I got to see what's going on.
What? You want to see if Hitler's down there?
No, I just want to see what's going on with the German lifestyle out there. Because they
have a big German community.
They have to.
Yeah,
they have to. They absolutely have to.
They do.
And I want to see what are the effects of that.
That would be interesting, right?
They obviously brought their own traditions back.
Yeah.
They obviously mixed and mingled. What is that now? How did that turn about? That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I'd be curious about that actually. Oh, we should figure. Oh, Mello would love that.
I don't want to do any of that with Mello.
So yeah, this same guy Tony, he claims that he was asked to mobilize cult groups to help win elections because he worked in the government and he was part of the NBM. It is also believed that law enforcement and politicians are too involved with black acts to effectively combat them. The leaders of NBN,
They're fucking smart, bro.
yeah,
That's yo. This is what government?
they're smart and they're
My
connected.
government?
Yeah, they're
What
smart
government?
and they're connected.
Who's gonna do what to me? You? You're me. What?
Right? Yeah. I mean, Axemen. Yeah, Axemen.
Whatever. That's not the accent. Stop.
I just want. It just sounds better to Jamaican.
It's not.
I am the X-Men. You are the X-Men. See, it doesn't like, I don't like it.
I don't think you know how Nigerian people talk.
The leaders of NBM say that they are committed to ensuring the organization stays true to its principles and promotes peace, allegedly. The group's current president was elected to root out the criminal infiltrators.
Right.
Good luck doing that.
Here's a couple of scapegoats. Treat them nicely, please.
Yeah, this if the organization is that big and they expanded globally,
Like anything they do,
it's so hard to
anything they do in terms of like showing good faith is just that. They're just showing face and good faith.
We'll give you a few criminals to lock up. Just leave us alone.
Right. Or no, it's not even just leave us alone. It's like, just make those people shut up real quick.
Yeah, they could literally do anything.
Like I'm behind it all anyway.
So this guy named Dr. Stone, he was also a former member.
Dr. Stone,
Dr. Stone, yeah.
like the anime.
Yeah.
Fair.
He decided to form a coalition of former members and black professionals to steer black acts towards a more peaceful future. So he's trying to create like a reform movement for black acts members. Well, former black acts members.
Just another branch.
Oh, you think that one's part of it too?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got to do this recovery thing to make it look like you doing something positive with your life.
I'm just assuming if all the money gets funneled properly and have the
Right at this point
a certain way, we're gonna fund this little program to keep people on the up and up, certain people on the up and up, so they can then be our ends.
Yeah.
And other,
at this point,
criminal movements.
How do you tell who's corrupt and who's not? It goes so high up.
NYPD, man.
It's crazy, yo. So, Dr. Stone said he knows the reform business is dangerous and that his former comrades may come for him one day. He said he keeps a 3-foot-long sword in his car and a licensed shotgun at his home.
What's the sword gonna do?
I thought the same thing. I'm like, first of all, a 3-foot-long sword in your car. You don't have much space to swing it. I don't. And if someone's in the back seat, like, I don't know. I just see it being.
You can't make a.
Yeah, I see it being a hassle more than like a benefit.
You're gonna go to swing it, and it's not gonna go anywhere. And you're gonna be like, "What? Oh."
Yeah, I just
dimensions.
It's a bad idea, but I mean, he's still alive, so I guess that counts for something.
You ever try to fight somebody in a car
with a sword?
With your hands. It's
a tight space. It's a tight space.
As difficult.
It's a tight space.
Actually, it's obviously less difficult, but it's difficult nonetheless.
Right.
So that makes this borderline impossible.
To each his own, man.
We live in America. You can have a gun in your car.
Well, this is in Nigeria.
Shoot people.
Well, apparently the Black Act shoots a lot of people.
In the dark of the night.
Yeah.
Yo, is Nigeria just Gotham City? Just a place riddled with crime.
Yeah.
And opportunity.
Even the cops are corrupt. You call the cops and they'll probably just be like, well, man.
Oh my God. No.
It sucks.
They're right behind it all.
Who do you like go to?
The rival gang. The White Sword cult.
The White Sword. All right. Well, that was my coverage of the Black X cult.
Oh, there's no more? I thought we were going to have like a climactic ending.
No, it ended with Dr. Stone saying that he wants to reform a lot of these members and try to turn over a new leaf.
It's just part of the process.
They got a new president. They're DK trying, but I don't.
If they were in criminal, if they were continuing their criminal pursuits, then the entirety of the organization would crumble.
Well, yeah, clearly they're raking in hella fucking money doing that shit.
They ain't giving that up.
They can't.
That's the support. That's the foundation.
That money's probably funding
the reform.
Yeah. And funding the NBM. So, I mean, like, I don't know, man.
Allegedly.
Right. Allegedly. It's fucking everywhere.
Yeah. No, Black X is fun.
Now I can't even imagine what kind of corruption we have here in America.
Ooh. That's a rabbit hole I don't think you really want to dive down. I don't think we can gather up enough information
to talk about the corruption in America.
Yeah. I think if we started, we might just get swallowed.
Swallowed up. Yeah.
But I'm down.
All right. So I'll find one that we could do about some corruption in America.
Presidency.
Trump for president.